Ah, morning, Tori, said Saskia. How's things? Not too bad, said Tori. How's you? Yeah, slept pretty good. Weather seems a bit dull again today, not great for our trip that we're going on soon, but hey, hopefully it'll be all good. The guy that's out in the water there, is he friendly? Oh, Braga, you mean? Yeah, he's fine. Rumbles on about the same things over and over again and he'll keep talking for ages, but hey, he's a nice guy though. You should maybe go say hi, introduce yourself. Maybe he'll give you some clues about what you need to do as well. You never know. And I'll keep an eye out for Dylan, and Leah for you. Okay, said Saskia. I'll do that. Thanks, Tori. See you soon. And with that, Saskia made her way over through the water to where Braga was standing at his bonfire.
What brings you to this God-cursed corner of the world, Exile? Behold, the Bride of Cimmeria, a clan of soft-minded fools who think they've died and gone to Crom's realm. Never mind that we walked through a desert to get here. Never mind that we can still take pleasure in pain in equal measure. Oh no, we must be in the afterlife, because it's foggy. I don't know how much help I can be to you, stranger. I can't even seem to convince my kinsmen to give up their delusion. I feel like I must stay here. The goat-livered idiots in this clan are still my kin. There are whites, of course. It's an endless battle to retain my sanity. North, there is snow and ice, and a temple all aglitter with frost and fallen stars. I have spoken with a strange frost giant who told me we were living in a dream. In the volcano, I met a strange cult who claimed to hear whispers from the ruins there. They tried to stop me from leaving, but I left them to their delusions. North is a black keep, and a silent legion who guard it. I dared not stray too close. That is the north. I will stay here and defend my people, stranger. Behold our hope that they will eventually come to their senses, and we can make a plan to escape this empty place. But you have no obligation to me or my people. Find a way to bring the curse wall down. Free us all.
And as she made her way home, the rain started to pour and the thunder started again. She wanted to get inside out of this weather. Ah, there you are, said Delincia. We've been looking everywhere for you. What have you been doing? Oh, me. Sorry, just, yeah. Chatting with, what's his name again? Braga? Across the way there? Huh, said Leah with a little grin. Oh yeah, good old Braga. He'll keep you talking forever if you're not careful. But he's sweet though. Oh yeah. He wants me to try and find a way to pin the curse wall down, he says, and free us all, but I don't know. Anyway, what's up? Delincia looks at Saskia. Well, you want to get cracking with what you need to do, don't you? Yeah, that would be good, said Saskia. Delincia said, well, before I can help you, I need you to help me with something. Okay, said Saskia with a curious tone. What is it? Well, it's not too far from here, and I think you'll like it. So if you're okay, we'll go get that done, then we'll come back, make sure we're ready, and then we'll head off north. What do you say? Alright, said Saskia. Well, let's do it. We're here, said Delincia. Well, let's here, said Saskia. What's the big mystery? See this big old gate behind you? Yeah, it's a bit of a dark place in here, but there's a certain creature I'd like to go and say hi to first. Maybe they might have something nice for you. Okay, said Saskia. So she turned around to face the gate, readied herself with her weapons, and off they went. She shouts, don't worry, I got this. And with one hit, takes down the enemy. So they carry on inside. Delancey gets to work showing Saskia just what she's doing. And Saskia helps out a little as well where she can. Over to the right, she said. So they make their way further inside. Then once a bit further inside, Saskia gazed in front of her and could not believe it. A huge dragon. She looked at Delancey. Delancey said, "Don't worry, we got this. Just pull it over." So with that, Saskia pulled out her bow, took a shot towards the dragon and got its attention. In it came, bounding slowly towards them. Saskia got out of the way, let Delancey do her thing. Saskia remembered about her daggers. Maybe she could help a little. Looked just like she could handle herself. Saskia looked back at her in amazement. She'd barely suffered a scratch and destroyed that beast in next to no time. "There we go," said Delancey with a little cheeky smile. "Hold on." Saskia gazed at Delancey, and Delancey looked back at her and just said, "Sorry, that was a little revenge mission I needed to get. I didn't want to come alone. I needed some company, someone to talk to. I knew I could handle that fight, but you know how it is. Being on your own is not easy." "Yeah," said Saskia with a sigh. "I do know." "Anyway," said Delancey, "let's get out of here. Let's get back home and get ready to head north and get you your next piece." And with that, they headed north. "Aha, there you are," said Leah. "You survived it then." Hee. What was that giggle for?" said Saskia. "Oh, nothing," said Leah. I kinda knew what that was about, but I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to spoil the fun. "It's all good. It's okay," said Saskia. "It was kinda cool. Delancey is amazing. I mean, don't tell her. I mean, I know she's behind me, but that girl's a beast." "Yeah, I know," said Leah. "You don't have to tell me. But anyway, you two better get going. You've got a long journey ahead of you." "Are you not coming?" said Saskia. "No, unfortunately not," said Leah. "I have to wait here. I've got these four lovelies to train up for a special event that's coming up. Got to make sure they're ready because they're only going to get one opportunity at this." "Okay," said Saskia with a sigh. "But thanks for everything. No, really, thanks for everything. I wouldn't be here now without you." "That's okay," said Leah. "We'll meet again, trust me. Sooner than you may think. Now go on, get going before you run out of time." And with that, Saskia turned around, took in a view of the place where they were, waited for Delancey to come back out the house, asked her if she was ready. She said she was set, and they made their way north, towards a cold bridge, ready to face their next challenge. A little while later, the pair arrived at a long, snow-covered bridge that ran out up into the north into what looked like a volcano. Saskia couldn't quite believe her eyes, but she was grateful to know that Delancey was here by her side. She felt comfortable. "So," said Delancey, "you ready? Remember that white shield you picked up that I gave you? Yeah, use that one here. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Otherwise you're gonna freeze. Alright?" said Saskia. "Let's go." And with that, they set off across the bridge. And just like Delancey said, she didn't feel cold at all. She felt perfectly fine. It was incredible just how this shield worked. Was it some secret sorcery? Was it some well-known sorcery? For a second Saskia stopped, took the shield out of her hand, and instantly felt freezing. So she put it back in her hand again. And again the cold was gone. And as they reached the other side of the bridge, she spotted what looked like another couple of strange looking undead skeletons waiting for them at the end. Or was it? No, it appeared to be one solitary person on a thing, all on his own. Delancey said, I've got a bad feeling about this, ignore it. Let's sneak around and go up those stairs at the back. Then we'll be on the right track. After battling their way up the stairs, they came across what looked like a doorway leading to a keep. So they cautiously continued to make their way down towards it, not knowing what was around the next corner. Then they made their way inside. Yes, said Delancey, this is the place, this is it. Just be very careful. There's lots of traps in these ancient places, but don't worry, I got your back. So Saskia felt confident. Started to make her way into this crypt. Or place, whatever you would call it, this tomb, whatever it is, this keep. Who knows? She started to make her way inside. With Delancey by her side, she didn't feel anything. She knew she'd be fine. And it was strange because again, somehow, she knew the way to go. Even though in a way she'd never been here physically before, somehow she knew which way to go. She knew where she had to be. It was like an invisible force showing her the way. And this was strange. How can somewhere that she's never been be so familiar? But Saskia wasn't complaining. Because all she could think about was getting what they'd come here for. She understood this to be the tears of two races. Another important piece to her puzzle. So she made her way up the stairs. Ouch. Got caught out by a spike, but was able to heal herself. And wasn't too injured that she couldn't carry on. But now she felt a strange, bigger confidence in combat than what she did previously. Things felt different this time. She felt stronger, even stronger than she did previously, before she'd met with Mitra and asked for his forgiveness. This power felt different, it felt strong. But even though it was violence, it felt like she was using it for good, and not for evil. But only time would truly tell if this was the case. So they carried on exploring. There is a keep, and we'll catch up with them when they come to the end. So they made it towards the end of the keep. Delancey looked at Saskia and said, ready yourself, this is it. This guy can hurt quite hard, but don't worry, leave him to me, and it'll all be fine. We'll get you this piece that you need. I will get you the tears of two races. I'm ready, are you? Saskia took a deep breath in and out. I guess so, she said. Then let's do it, said Delancey. And just like that, there he was, known as the Kinscourge. Delancey rushed straight in and took his aggro.
Take that!
just like the true warrior she was. Took no time at all in eliminating the King Scourge. Saskia just could not believe her eyes. This Delincia was amazing. So she took a look at what the guy had on him, but again took a heavy sigh as she didn't see what she was looking for. "What's wrong?" said Delincia. "He doesn't have it," said Saskia. "Oh, yeah, you need to do the brutal bit," said Delincia. "You need to hack him up, then you'll find it." Then after searching his body some more, Saskia found it. The tears of 2 races. "Excellent," said Delincia. "See? I told you we'd be fine. Now, let's get out of this place. And let's get back home for some food. And a warm fire. Because I don't like it up here, it's rather cold." "Yeah, I agree," said Saskia. "Let's get out of here." So they made their way back down through the crypt, over the bridge, down through the valley, and back to the little place they call home. Then we'll catch up with them back there. So after a relatively safe journey they made it home. And something seemed different. "Huh, that's strange," said Saskia. "Where's Leah? Where's the student she had?" "Oh, don't worry," said Tori the guard. "They're fine. The students all passed. I think they've gone off to practice for this event they're in. And I think Leah said something about collecting your special pieces from somewhere." "Special pieces?" So let's ask you. "Oh, you mean the artifacts I've collected?" "Yeah, that's it," said Tori. "I think that's what you meant. I think she's gone to get them for you to bring them here. Then it's a less painful journey for you from here to where you need to go at the end." "Oh, well that's very thoughtful of her," thought Saskia. "Okay, well, thanks, Delincia. I don't know about you, but I am wiped." "Yeah, it's all good," said Delincia. "I'm used to it. You go take a break. We've one more big journey ahead of us. We've got to go north again, but a bit further this time, to an even more dangerous place. But that'll do for next time. For now, just rest." And with that, Saskia took a little stroll, stood on the edge of the little rocks where they were, gazing up at the big mountains, to potentially where they were going to have to go next time. Could this be her final chance and final step to escaping these lands? Who knows? For now though, she needed rest. Oh Saskia, if only you knew. If only you knew.